In the heart of a bustling city park lived a goose named Gus. Now, Gus wasn't like the other geese. While they flew in perfect V formations and honked in harmonious chorus, Gus was a bit of a loner. He had his own little patch of grass, his own favorite spot by the pond, and he liked it that way. He believed that Goose's life was a solo mission. Find the best breadcrumbs, claim the sunniest napping spot, and above all, don't let anyone get in your way. One crisp autumn morning, a bright red frisbee skidded across the dukest grass and landed right in Gus's personal space. Annoyed, he was about to give it a good solid peck when a little girl with pigtails came running over. She stopped a few feet away, looking a bit scared. "Excuse me, Mr. Goose," she whispered. "Can I have my frisbee back, please?" Gus puffed out his chest, ready to honk his most intimidating honk. But then he looked at her hopeful eyes. With a sigh, he nudged the frisbee forward with his beak. The girl beamed, "Thank you," it chirped, and ran off. Gus felt a strange, warm flutter in his chest. It was nice. The next day, the girl came back, but not for her frisbee. She sat near Gus's spot and gently tossed a few oat-filled crackers his way. Gus eyed them suspiciously at first, but his stomach rumbled. He cautiously waddled over and took a bite. Delicious! This became their daily routine. The girl, whose name was Lily, would visit, sharing stories about her day while Gus listened, munching on his special treats. He learned about her lost tooth, her new puppy, and her dream of flying just like him. One afternoon, a big grumpy dog with a loud bark cornered a small fluffy duckling by the pond. The duckling was quaking with fear. The other geese just honked from a safe distance. But Gus, watching from his patch of grass, saw the fear in the duckling's eyes, and it reminded him of Lily on that first day. Without a second thought, he charged forward. He spread his wings wide, let out the most ferocious honk he could muster, and ran straight at the dog. The surprised dog yelped and scurried away with its tail between its legs. Gus turned to the little duckling, who looked up at him with wide, adoring eyes. Soon, the other geese gathered around, not with suspicion, but with respect. They honked, but this time it wasn't a warning. It was a cheer. Lily, who had seen the whole thing from a bench, came running over and gave Gus a gentle hug around his neck. "You're a hero, Gus," she said. That day, Gus realized something profound. His little patch of grass felt much bigger when he shared it. The breadcrumbs tasted better when eaten with others, and a warm, fluttery feeling in his chest was much better than any sunny napping spot. He was no longer Gus the loner. He was Gus the friend. He still had his favorite spot by the pond, but now it was rarely empty. It was filled with a little girl's laughter, a duckling's happy quacks, and the friendly honks of his new flock. And Gus wouldn't have it any other way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to spread a little kindness today. See you next time.